Hello everyone! Finally, we're welcoming the highly expected second season of Locke and Key on our favorite streaming platform, Netflix. Since Season 1 was released back on February 7, 2020, and the subsequent months were torture for us, the fans, people are already looking forward to Season 3 being released as soon as possible in order to avoid such a long waiting period once again. Thankfully, Locke and Key is one of those lucky shows that Netflix likes as much as the audience. Therefore, we don't have to go through the process of whether there will be a Season 3 or not, since Netflix already renewed the series for a third installment back in 2020. The fact that renewal for a third season came this early proved that the show was a massive hit and people couldn't get enough of it, pushing Netflix to plan ahead rather than keeping things on a stall. The early renewal of the third season not only enabled fans to get excited already in confidence but also allowed the showrunners to speed up the production and roll up their sleeves already for the filming process. In fact, the production process of the third installment already began back in May 2021 and even wrapped up in August 2021. Well, this is more than what we wished for. Since the filming process for the third season is finished even before the release of the second season, we believe we can expect the upcoming season to premiere earlier than usual. This means that we will not have to wait until next year to have yet another series of amazing episodes of Locke and Key. Still, the earliest date can be possible on February 2022 due to the production and marketing process. That's to say, the show will go back to its usual schedule before the pandemic, and the situation gives hope for the other series as well, which are struggling to keep a certain schedule since the difficult conditions of the pandemic era hit the entertainment sector. Nevertheless, it should be mentioned that the list of Netflix shows that are expected to be released in early 2022 is quite heavy, which might cause the streaming platform to reevaluate the situation of Locke and Key. Even if the season is ready, Netflix wouldn't want Locke and Key to get lost among other major releases and lose its value for the audience. Thus, strategically, it might consider a later release date to highlight the show a little bit more. Such a precaution would suggest that Locke and Key Season 3 date might be postponed up until June 2022. Even though the idea of waiting for this series for 4 months longer breaks our hearts, it might be wiser to act in this way since the future and reputation of the show are at stake. Since the release date of Season 3 is still questionable, there is no trailer available that can guide us through the plot of the upcoming season of Locke and Key. Still, we're more than excited for Tyler's return and possible memory loss, which would bring the excitement back to the series. What do you think of Locke and Key? Have you binge-watched Season 2 yet? You think Season 3 should be released sooner than usual? What about Tyler? Are you excited for his return and what could happen in the aftermath of it? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.